I wanted to talk a little bit about the oil filter. This is the old one, and that's the new one. You know, they say you should always take a little oil and just get it wet. Doesn't take a lot, just a little dab will do. You just get that seal wet. And I'm going to cut this filter open and just visually inspect what happened in about 2,800 miles. That was brand new mobile one, but I ran her hard, so I changed it. Be back in a little bit. Well, here we are. I cut it open with a hacksaw. So let's take a look at this. We're going to tear that apart a little bit. Let's set it here for now. So what else is there inside here? This looks like some kind of a spring to hold everything in place. And a seal to seal it inside there. Everything else is, I don't know how much oil that is. Let's measure it. Yeah, so anyway, if you're ever wondering how much oil is in the filter after you drain the oil. This is a ragu spaghetti sauce container. It's 16 ounce. So that's about how much there's in there. I'd say half a cup, which would be about 4 ounces. And you might add a teaspoon in there, a tablespoon in there, because there's a little bit that drained out there, and then a little bit left over in there. You know, when I cut it open, this is how much they came out. Something else that's interesting is this is a spring that fits down in there, and it pushes against this, which pushes against the seal, that pushes against the base, and of course it's threaded onto your engine there. So that's how your filter works. Now, give me a few minutes. I'm going to cut this element open, and we're just going to take a look. Something else I noticed about these filters, they got this little spring in them, and this piece here, I cut that out, but the spring was kind of preloaded down inside there. So I suppose if the filter clogs, that's going to allow it to open and continue letting oil flow through. I just thought that was interesting. Let me cut this element apart and we'll take a look at it. Well, I didn't cut it apart. I just kind of pulled it apart like this, and I don't see any metal flakes or anything like that. It's kind of I don't see any metal flakes.